DMOD, a Discord, commonly known as DMOD, is a Discord server, or rather I should say, was a Discord server that was very popular amongst retail enthusiasts, especially those interested in DMODs. Unfortunately, about, I'd say maybe a little over 2 weeks ago or so at the time of writing, it was completely taken down from Discord over a piece of Violin Sheet music. According to Sal's post from the time on YouTube, Sal says, quote, "Legion, DMOD got nuked. It's gone and it was completely out of my control and I feel positively sick to my stomach. Discord's content detection system false flagged a picture of sheet music for the Bach double violin concerto that I sent last week, pictured in this post. Of course, I appealed this violation, but that only led me down a rabbit hole of replies by AI-driven bots. I tried opening support tickets and they were all auto-closed with canned bot responses. At this point, the platform is broken beyond what I can trust." Of course, if we scroll down in this post, we can actually see the piece of sheet music that, from my understanding, got the server taken down. This is just my hot take, but I think this is an example of why you should not let AI decide whether something happens or not, and why you should have human intervention at the very least if you are going to use these AI systems. From what I can tell, there is nothing inappropriate about this piece of music. There are little pictures of dogs, indications of how to do certain parts of the music notes, and what looks like little handwritten notes as well, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing here that is particularly inappropriate for any audience at all, really. This is a standard piece of violin sheet music, and I can tell you that from my own experience of playing the violin as a kid. In my opinion, there's no reason Discord should have taken down this server, so I don't blame Sal for wanting to move to a new platform that hopefully shouldn't be prone to issues such as this. Just for a little bit of context, Sal did tell me that several other people had posted the same exact photograph, and they had the same experience where Discord pretty quickly banned them, so as far as we can tell, it was in fact the sheet music that got this server taken down. With this in mind, I'd like to discuss what is next for what is formerly DMOD and is now DAMO. DAMO, spelled D-A-M-O, is short for Dead and Abandoned Malls of Osmium. The official Dead and Abandoned Malls of Osmium server is now officially live as of the time that I am creating this video. The link for the new DAMO server is osm.pm/c/malls. And I will leave a direct link in the description below. This is what is next now that DMOD is gone. Osmium, or osmium.chat, is a new and up-and-coming Discord alternative that, in a lot of ways, has similar functionality, but doesn't have all the problems that Discord has, such as with their AI features. When you actually get into the new DAMO server, this is kind of what you'll be able to expect. I think you'll largely find that there are lots of similarities to the old Discord server. That being said, one of the more obvious differences you may notice is that the individual text channels do not need dashes or underscores between each word. Many of these channels don't have dashes, but some of them do. And from what I understand, Sal chose to keep some of the channels named this way intentionally at the start of DAMO in order to help those new to Osmium adjust to the new platform when transitioning from Discord. When you join DAMO, you'll be joined into the vestibule channel. In this section, you'll find others who have recently joined the server, and this is where you'll be given your mole rat role in order to access other parts of the server and have more chatting permissions. You do need to be over the age of 18 years old in order to join and chat in DAMO. You can confirm this information in the Moderator Ears channel located under the DMOD Offices category. In this area, you can also let DAMO know where you found the server. On that note, if you join for my channel, please tell them that Optopolis sent you. If you are new to DAMO, I would recommend giving a read-through of the Century 5 Mall Welcome and Code of Conduct section, in which you'll be able to learn more about each of the individual channels, server rules, and the various roles of the server which you can acquire. The main general text chat room for this server is the Convo Pit, but there are many other channels that are dedicated to specific topics, where you can actually take your topics of choice. From where I stand, it seems this platform is strengthening quite quickly and is more than usable for common tasks you'd expect out of a Discord-like platform. Currently, there are versions of Osmium on Windows, Linux, Mac, and mobile, as well as a version of the software that can be used directly within the browser. On mobile, you can access the Google Play Store app as well as the Apple App Store app. I believe the mobile apps are still in the beta stage and are actively being improved. So in the meantime, if you do use the mobile apps, just keep in mind that you may notice some finicks that hopefully should be worked out in the future. And of course, if you find these finicks yourself, you can always just report them over in the actual official Osmium server. If you have questions or concerns or anything like that, the Osmium team will be able to help you out in this server. You can also suggest any features or anything like that that might be of interest to you to see in the platform via respective channels in this server. With a project like this, I think it's fair to expect that there are some features that are locked behind of a paywall, but generally, I think most of the things one would expect to be available by default, those things are freely available with no ads or any of that nonsense. Once again, I will include a link to the new demo server down in the description of this video, and at the end of this video, I will show part of my recent how-to video, which demonstrates how extremely easy it is to set up a new account on Osmium, so that way I can help you get started. As always, I need to give a shout out to my channel members who support this journey, make it easier to create videos on retail topics, and until next time, peace out everyone. So what you're going to do to create an account is go to osmium.chat. It's important to actually go to osmium.chat, this URL right here, because there are actually other Osmiums out there that do use a similar URL that is not related at all to this platform. To create an account, you're going to go to login, and then you're going to click create an account. Now you can insert anything you want here. It can be a nickname, a name, or a real name. It can be anything you really want. Of course, depending on who you are, you might want to go for a nickname rather than your normal official name, but we're just going to choose a nickname for this video, so something silly, doesn't matter. So Crafty World 257, we're going to insert my email, which I'll probably blank out, and then we'll also insert a password. Have to agree to the terms and use and privacy policy, and then you register. Really freaking easy to sign into this and actually create an account. You can also add a community, so there's a few different things you can do here. You can create your own community, which is a completely blank community. You can join a community with an invite link. Of course, if you have the invite link, you can also just stick it into the URL. But if you have the code, you can also do that here.